was hiding. Welcome back to the channel, guys, and to another video on the Fiat Barchetta. So in today's video we're going to be doing the exhaust silencer, changing that, taking off the old rusty one and putting a new one on. And as you'll see from the video, it didn't all go according to plan, so that's to come. So if you like the videos, then please subscribe, it helps the channel to grow. Also hit the like button, and of course add the notifications bell if you want to be informed when a new video comes out. That's the intro, so let's get to the video. So the last repair to be done for the second inspection is in this box. So let's have a look. Here we go. So as you can see, it is not a complete exhaust system, but just the back part. Remember, we had the holes here in this piece, so I'm going to try and do this on my own. Take the old one off and fit this one on, and then hopefully we'll pass the inspection. So I've got it jacked up and supported onto axle stands as well, so hopefully that will give me enough room to work. If not, I might have to go a little bit higher. So that's where the bit I'm replacing joins onto the other section of the exhaust. So it looks like it's not been undone for quite a long time, so I'll spray some lubricant on. Oh yes. So it looks like it's held up there, and here at the back as well. Amazon special, so hopefully that will help me get them out. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a bit of grease over the rubber there and the holes, just to sort of help it push back through. That came over a bit easier than I thought it would. Let me try the top one there. That's not good anyway. It's the next day, by the way. I gave up last night. I thought I'd try again with a fresh head. Ooh, that one's over as well. That rubber's pretty bad anyway. Lucky there's replacement rubbers in the kit. Move to the back again now, I think. I think that's all the supports off. I've actually got the exhaust supported here on a jack. Alright, now he's going to detach where the back part and the middle part are joined, and then try and get them apart. So all our supports are undone, so we've just got to get the tube out. It's still pinching down on the pipe, so I'm going to try and cut it with the Dremel. The heat induction tool, we'll heat it up a little bit, and then we'll try and bang the tube off, because it's well and truly stuck. ever get that feeling when you think you've bitten off more than you can chew? Well, I'm kind of at that stage now. Let me show you. So I'm having trouble detaching on this joint here. So what I'm thinking of doing is cutting off this back section, because it's just extra weight that I don't need, that's sort of making it difficult to sort of move the pipe around to get it off. So I'm going to cut here. I've already started cutting there, but I think that's the wrong place. I need to start cutting here, which will be a bit easier. I can get this section off out of the way and then just start trying to work this bit off of the pipe. So let's start cutting now and see if we can make some progress. There we go. Off. So that's how it was on the car. So someone's cut the other tube off there, and then they put another one there to come out through the back of the other side of the bumper at the back. But I take this off. Look at that. That's what the chrome exhaust tip was hiding. That's what a 24-year-old exhaust looks like. We've still got to crack on and get this last bit off, separated from the other tube, the middle pipe, and then we can think about trying to fit the new one. Right, I think I might have found a solution, because the last thing I want to do is take it to the Spanish equivalent of quick fit and admit defeat. So I've persevered, and what I'm doing is I'm just cutting off little sections here, very carefully with the Dremel. One little mistake there, but that'll get covered up with the tube when it goes over, and the fitting paste as well for the exhaust. So I'm just cutting off little sections, and then that should obviously, it's going to take a bit of time, but that'll get me to where I need to be, and then I can either sort of, it will either drop down or I can slide it off if I take enough of this off. But as you can see, it's sort of quite rusty underneath, which is why it's not moving very well when I try and sort of pull it off or ease it off. Anyway, you get the idea. Right, I've got to say, this is probably the hardest thing I've had to do so far on this car. But what I've done, as you can see, I've cut out little sections like that, and I've got half the tube exposed. So I'm going to support it on this, and there should be enough metal taken off now that I can ease this loose. So let's give it a go and keep our fingers crossed. Yeah, there we go, there we go. That was epic. Oh God, that was epic. Finally off. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'll take it outside and we can compare the old and the new. Right, there's the two exhaust pipes. The only thing that's worrying me that I can see straight away is supports. They're in a different place. So here they're sort of off at an angle, here they're coming straight out. So I don't know if that's going to be a problem. I hope not. If it is, we could be in trouble. What else? So that's the old tip. As you can see, that was hidden with a chrome exhaust tip, and they only ever had one outlet because the other one was cut off there. I had a second pipe, so I was only running on one tube, but twin pipes now, which should make a big difference. I'm just a little bit worried about the supports on this end. There's only one way to sort of see, and that's to put it on the car and see how it lines up. So we'll do that now. Right, I've had to use a blowtorch to straighten them out a little bit. They're a little bit better, so I'm gonna try and get it on. Right, I've given the tube a clean up. Still not sure about the hangers. I'm going to try and get it in position and then see how good or bad they are at lining up with the hangers on the car. I'm just going to put something in these little cracks just to fill up there. This is where I cut it to get the other tube off. I mean, hopefully the tube will go all over this anyway, so it's just to stop anything getting out. So another tube of stuff now. This is to help with fitting the exhaust. I did wonder if it's exactly the same thing, but it seems a bit runny out. Very runny actually. Again, this is supposed to, when it heats up, it's supposed to dry out and sort of make a good join. So kind of got one chance, I suppose, once the engine's switched on. When it heats up and it joins the two, sticks the two together, I'll have a nightmare getting it off again if I need. There's one on the back there. I thought that would be the most difficult one, but that was actually probably the easiest. The problem was because the hangers weren't in the right place. I had to heat them up and bend them. And there's one in there as well. There's my bracket. Hanging a little bit, but there's lower stuff than that on the car, so I'm not too worried about that. So that's it. All done. Just a case now of tidying up, and then the inspection. Second inspection, all the bits are done now. I did the little screws on the front wheel, on the front caliper, so let's fingers crossed they like what I've done and they'll pass it. Okay, that's a wrap. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button as well, and the notifications bell to be informed when a new video comes out.